Hi. Okay, so today we are going to decorate the top of this a little shadow window box that we've made. You should have all of your edges decorated. I don't have my inside finished, but I will do that later. And I have my top done. If you have your inside finished, great. Because all it is, it's doing the same thing that we did to measure to do the top. And I will let you do it. But what I do want to talk to you about is I have gone ahead and fussy cut a little rose from my papers that I have, and I am going to clean it up a little bit right here in front of you just to show you how I do it. You don't have to get everything perfect when you fussy cut unless that's what you like. If you like it that way, then go ahead and make it perfect. But sometimes what I will do is I will leave some of these extra little cuts, and then I will go back with my really small scissors and cut them out later. It just makes it a little bit easier once I've gotten the basic form done. I also go ahead, once I have this cut, I go ahead and I use my dauber to go ahead and smudge this just a little bit, and that will kind of take away some of the excess that maybe you haven't gotten to around the small sides of your picture. I'm not going to do this because I'm actually going to go ahead and cover that later. So what you'll want to think about is where you want to place this, and I'm going to place this a little bit more on here but less down at the bottom because I want most of my rows to be showing. So when you do that, you'll want to be able to know where to put your glue. And the easiest way I do the glue is you can measure, and I have less than an inch on this side, but I have just a very small piece down here. And sometimes if you just hold your finger inside there, you'll know to go ahead and put the glue on that side of your finger, and pretty much all of it I'm putting glue on that side of my finger. And this you don't even have to measure when you do this. And then I know that I have a very small piece down here that I want to do. So then I'm going to kind of lift this up and watch myself put this in place here. Yeah, that looks good. So I don't press terribly hard on this side. I will go ahead and burnish on the inside, and then I will use my fingers to support the inside while I burnish from the outside, and I move my fingers where I'm burnishing. Okay, so that's the rose so far. The other thing that I would like to do is I would like to use this little saying, I would blossom if I were a rose. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that out. Let me put my needle back in my glue so we don't dry it out. So I'm going to go ahead and take off, I'm going to take the butterflies off first of all. They're cute, but I just want the saying on this. And I will track up and down my cut line to make sure. Yeah, that looks good. Now I'm going to save these because I might be able to use those somewhere else. And then the other side I want to do is the blue side. So I'm going to be very careful. Okay. Now you see when I'm holding it on this side because my saying is very thin. And I'm going to keep that. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of see how this looks. It's a little bit big, but you can always do what I did here. When you look at this, I've gone ahead and pushed this away from the box. And so I think I'm going to go ahead and do that here. And I have to decide. That might just be a little too much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my scissors to kind of cut that. So I want that to be here. Yep, I didn't quite get the angle proper. So let's do that. And then I will try and, so I'm going to use a pencil to kind of mark where I want this one cut. And it's going to the corner, so I will take that and I will cut it to the corner. So I'm going to check and see. Yep, that looks great. Okay, so I'm going to put some glue on one side, and I'm putting maybe about 3/4 of an inch of glue because I want to make sure this sticks. And then I'm going to do the same on this side. I'll do about 3/4 of an inch, not quite an inch, I don't think it is. And I will lay that there and hold it. And then I'm going to push this up a little bit and hold it. And this is a little tricky, so I'm not going to push real hard, just enough until I can get it situated. And then there we go. And then I will push that down. And you can kind of see I've left, this has popped out just a little bit from my bottom. Now you can put more things on here. You can do a picture if you want. You could do just if you like just this part, you could cut this off and just put that right across the bottom. It's up to you how you want to decorate this. I am going to find some other little things that I want to put in here, like maybe stamps or other roses. See, I have all of my little scraps in here that I will go through and I will see what I can find. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, oh, I might like that. See, I could cut these little roses out and place them here, and I would actually fussy cut each one of these. There are some pictures that you could put. For example, I might just go ahead and do this while I'm talking to you. I would cut some of these pictures out because they are just about small enough. I'll show you. So this is a design choice. You get to decide how you want to do this. And see, I might go ahead and just put that on there, right there like that. Leave a little bit of it sticking over. So I'm going to go ahead and put my glue there and push it down. Now I can't push this too hard, and I have a little bit of glue going over, so I'm going to wipe that off, and then I'm going to support it and burnish it down. So it's just kind of like that, and then I will cut those little roses out, maybe 2, 3 of them, and put them down here. Okay, have fun doing this. This is a very, very short video to show you how to decorate. You could put something up here if you want. Wherever you want to decorate, go ahead and decorate. When we come back, I am going to show you the basic to make the accordion book. And the accordion book will fit right inside of there. So this is just a nice little present. You can put pictures in here. I'm just going to show you pretty much the basics and then help you get started decorating, and then I will leave the decorating to you. I'll show you some of the things that I've done in here to give you some ideas, but we'll start on this next time we meet. Okay, this is just a little bit less than 10 minutes, but hey, that's a good start for today. Go ahead and finish decorating yours at the top and bottom if you like, however you want. I'm really glad to work with you and do some art things with you. It's just been a lot of fun for me, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.